Freeloaders. I'm Mike Papa Foxtrot.
And I'm Treaty.
Freeloaders is a regular look at what is or has been free to download from the PlayStation Network. We download the games and give them a play and see if they're worth the download, bandwidth and time.
This time we're looking at God of War, an action-adventure game originally released for the PlayStation 4 in April 2018. This is the 8th installment of the God of War series and has been described as a reimagining of the franchise. Unlike previous games, which were loosely based on Greek mythology, this installment is loosely inspired by Norse mythology, with the majority of it set in ancient Scandinavia and the realm of Midgard. And these are our first impressions.
Well, I mean, I could tell that it was actually sort of Viking-like because of the sort of, like, the guy's got a big axe.
Well, I haven't played any God of War. I've taken no interest in God of War at all.
I don't think I have or not. I don't know. I'm trying to think about whether or not I have. I've obviously heard of the title.
And I know this guy's called Kratos or Kratos, but whichever one I choose will be wrong, so I'll say both. But I don't know, has he always looked the same? Maybe his axe has just changed styles.
Well, it's possible, isn't it? I mean, that's the thing. I'm just having a quick look through the actual menus to see probably controls. Okay. No idea. Yeah, let's just hope that the X and the Y-axis is flipped already.
That's always a bit of fun, isn't it? I know nothing about God of War. I know people rave over it. People have really it's got a big fandom, but it's bypassed me. It's never really interested me. So I think we've both gritted our teeth a little bit this month, but we do that sometimes and end up enjoying games, don't we?
Yeah, so. I mean, that's the thing. And also, we're doing this slightly differently from how we normally do it as well.
Yeah.
Because usually, of course, we're sitting in different locations, but right now we're sitting in front of the same screen. It is the vertical control I invert, isn't it?
I guess. I don't do it.
3T, unlike Mike, isn't challenged in the Y-axis.
Yeah. So interesting to be in the same room. One video. It is a one-player game, so I think our understanding is when death occurs, we'll probably be passing the controller back and forward. That might be happening a lot. It might not happen at all. I'm happy either way, but we're starting off with Mike.
I have dug out my slightly stickiest controller I could find. It isn't the one that has dead zones on the actual controllers, but please note the build-up of skin on the touchpad.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
I certainly hope that I don't die. Well, actually, I do. Anyway,
whether I die after I've touched your controller in real life is another matter.
Look at all the skin build up in the
wonderful.
Cracks. Look at that. I mean, I think that's the reason why the ones that come with the PlayStation 5 are a creamier white colour to hide the skin build up,
or to go yellow because of sweat and awfulness.
Something like that. Yeah, I mean, black does hide quite a lot. Anyway, look at the wear on those. Look at that. Anyway, sorry, we don't normally sit in the same room. Do apologise. Shall I select new game?
Yes, please. Anything to make me not look at your controller.
Well, give me a story. Give me a balanced experience. Well, I kind of hope I want that anyway, but never mind. Give me a challenge, or give me God of War. I mean, in for a pound, in for a penny.
I will leave it in your capable decision making.
Balances for players who want an adventure that's reasonably challenging.
I mean, we've never played it before, so I'd say one of the middle two. I don't know if we want Give Me God of War, although that might be a very funny video.
For those who want the game as difficult as possible, requiring godlike reflexes.
It cannot be changed mid-game.
Yeah. I'm thinking give me a balanced experience.
Let's test it out.
Yeah.
And if we get good for some reason, which we won't, then we can always try it harder another time.
So is this how he's going to start the game, by chopping a tree down?
He's been hanging around for a long time.
It's a fingerprint scanner. Or hand scanner.
Oh, we're going to get some sad backstory now, aren't we?
We should have clicked through all this.
Yeah, but I don't think you can. This is... I don't know. All I know of God of War is like you see collectible stuff, and I'm sure there's been some figurines and models and stuff, but it's not something that really ever appealed to me. My worry is this is going to be another Bloodborne, which is just going to be you have died.
Yeah, that is always the actual thing. I'm sorry, I just reason I prompt.
Yeah.
3D also just caught me just looking at the controller to work out which one was which.
No, I was looking at the screen trying to see because it was really tiny writing.
Yeah.
Like, what button is it?
Well, I just quickly said, which one is which? I mean, it was clearly that one, but...
Tutorial about how to chop down trees and
Oh,
probably
Daniel,
people.
I mean, why are we chopping a tree that's got a...
He hates it. He hates trees.
I mean, we just chopped a nice silver birch down in the autumn.
Bit of backstory probably as to why there's a big burnt handprint on it, but okay.
It's called a buk in Swedish and koivula in Finnish and silver birch in English. Don't ask me why.
There you go. Come to Freeloaders for the games, stay for the education.
Yeah. That's a health and safety just waiting to happen. That is. That's. You might want to tighten that up, mate.
He's having a bad old time.
I mean, winter's coming. I mean, so you'd think that he would be a little bit like more dressed.
Cover up his nips.
Found some.
Okay. So he's not a child that caused the issues. Maybe it's a dead wife, or
Maybe he's just building a log cabin for the winter.
he just really, really does it slow. He only chooses trees that have got handprints on them.
Yeah. Maybe he sends the boy out, and the boy puts handprints on the good trees, and then he comes and chops them down.
It's teamwork.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have just ripped that down. If he can pick it up as easy as that,
Yeah.
he didn't need an axe.
Well, interesting because he hasn't chopped off all the branches on it yet, so it should be like a massive sweeping thing behind us that's
Just
like, literally dragging behind. So, I mean, can we look behind?
Should be hearing that.
Can we see? No. Well, let's look behind.
Oh no!
Oh, they missed a trick there.
Cheated.
Still want me to
Over
tie
the
to
shoulder.
I'm gonna have to do something here, aren't I?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's the circle button?
I reckon it must be. Some of the branches coming off as they realised that he should have
But look,
removed some.
it's like, I mean, we
he's
only...
taking a chunk out the middle, but we didn't see that.
No, exactly. I feel cheated.
Alright, so long and slow tutorial.
It's just chucking it in the river. Are we going to sail on that? Are we going to play a log game where we run? Or are we just going to tow it behind us?
Looks like it might be a towing job.
Okay.
I say tow job. Follow the river.
The marketed trees. The marked trees. Okay.
So at least they're going to explain it, maybe.
Father,
What?
did something change? The forest feels
it's just going to be a big
different.
old slow story.
Everything
Well,
is
I'm guessing this is the tutorial.
Try not to dwell on it.
We've still got time to play the rubbish Nickelodeon fighter.
No. Which was the big ticket game. This was actually the cheaper of the two games.
Well, I suppose it is 4 years old technically, which surprised me. I did that little bit of research into it for the opening.
Yeah.
I wasn't far down the river. I was expecting there to be a long bit of exposition and.
Yeah, just a little bit more of an exposition. Just travelling down and just sort of having a look and seeing what was going on. I mean, this is a very tiny tree. I mean, let's be honest. If he's taken a chunk out of this tree, what he could have done is taken more chunks out of this tree,
Yeah.
and towed them all behind. I mean,
He could have probably waded through that and just carried a couple on
just
each
sort of-
shoulder.
So it hasn't. The game hasn't taught me this manoeuvre, but I guessed it. Oh, let's not get our feet wet. Oh no.
Splishy. We're taking very small parts of big trees, relatively at least. I'm not saying I could carry it, but one by one.
It's a very pedestrian tutorial, really, because it hasn't shown me anything stunning yet.
I'm imagining there's going to be a big monster attack at the end of this path, or something bad is going to happen to that kid. Surely. It has to, doesn't it?
Maybe we're the kid.
Oh God, maybe. You're not controlling this at the moment.
No, I'm literally hands free at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm only reacting to prompts. So what's he building with that tree? Oh, we're not building a funeral pyre, are we?
Oh, maybe then, yeah. It looks like it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's what he was so angry about.
That's why things have changed. Oh.
Where do I see my
Careful with those candles, young man. You might start a fire earlier than needed.
That's efficient.
Yeah, but it might take the entire house with it, which I think... Still,
Right.
plenty of wood in the forest.
You can chop trees down like he did. He built one in a day.
Okay, those candles, they're there. I mean, we've had 2 health and safety violations already. Loose fabric and, you know, unattended candles.
Okay. Just
Whether do they call to me?
wanting... I'm sounding like a kid with a very short attention span, but I'm just wanting some action because I really don't
You just
like...
want to hold my controller, don't you? That's what it is.
well, you know, I don't like to say it out loud.
You just want me to die in the first incursion.
I just would like something to happen.
I have to say, the graphics are really nice. I mean, you're
Yeah.
saying this is 4 years old.
She's
This
ready.
is pretty good. It's quite nice stuff. I haven't seen anything that's horrible in the graphics. So
And it's seamless between, you know, cutscene and you know, there's not like a drop in quality when you are actually controlling
No.
them. So
no, which I think is quite nice. I mean, because that was something you used to get with games, wasn't it? Where you'd be, oh, it's my turn now.
yeah,
Oh, it's not my turn anymore because we're into cinematic. Yeah, like, you know.
all the lovely polished graphics and then like a blocky character walking down the road. Okay, yeah, we get it. He's sad.
Am I going to get? No,
No,
I'm
you're
not.
still not even-
Still not in control. This is like. This is very much a trying to pull on our heartstrings moment.
Yeah, it seems to be a very specific over the shoulder angle. Okay, I'll just be quiet because I know people love this, and so I don't want to be too flippant.
No, I mean, hang on. You got a load of candles inside.
Exactly. Well, no, but if you could start a fire, if you had a massive axe and you could, you know, with nobody watching apart from...
I don't want to wish damage in the axe. Needs that for cutting trees down. Is that a knife on her? Are they burning all the tools? Okay.
Oh, maybe it was her favourite knife. That's quite nice though, the fire effects always look quite nice there. Oh wait, it's maybe for some kind of ritual. Always remember the pain or something.
Sorry.
Maybe not.
No, I think it was left by mistake.
What a little idiot.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours.
There you go.
I recognise that. I'm just going to look up the voice actor while nothing's happening. Sorry. Very cynical, I know.
She knew.
Shall we?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it really, because there's not much of a game here already. I
No.
mean, that's the thing. This is generally the style we use is to just like allow it to play.
Did you recognise Kratos' voice?
No.
Okay, next time he speaks, you know the actor.
Well, he's not very talkative.
No, he's not technically. I
He
suppose.
might not say anything.
Well, think of it.
Here.
Just stopping. Think of another not very talkative character from a franchise you like.
Okay. This way.
He's not.
He's not going to talk.
He's not from Stargate, is it?
Yes, indeed.
It's Christopher Judge.
It's Christopher Judge.
Oh my god!
Well done. Yeah.
Because initially I thought the guy that did the guy that did Optimus in Transformers, but
Similar
Then we leave for
cadence
the
and everything,
mountain.
but
Depends on you.
oh yes, now I can tell it's him.
yeah, I recognised it and I thought, why do I know it? And I looked it up and you got it straight away, which is
It's
brilliant.
Teal'c from Stargate. Oh, very
Right,
nice.
you appear to be in control again, I
Oh
guess.
no,
Yeah.
no. Well, I've got no prompts on the screen, but
No.
the fact that
You could sit and have nothing happen for 10 minutes. Alright, there's blood everywhere. So, is this a slaughter or is that not blood? I'm guessing the controls are not great.
no, they are. I'm just messing about.
Oh, okay.
What did you find?
Tracks.
It won't let me. It won't let me leave rails. We are on rails. So. And in fact, the AI there wanted me to go straight forward to get back on the track. And there's no run, but something just popped up then, and I didn't read it because it disappeared before I read it. What's this? This is something. What's that? Can I have that? Whatever that is.
Teaching you that circle is pick up, I guess.
Lost and found. New artifact found. Okay. Sorry, boy. I was picking.
More tracks?
Cleaning the,
Yeah.
cleaning the forest.
But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Yeah, there's no run.
Now what?
Maybe it'll show you if they're a running jump, perhaps, over this. I don't know.
Press 0 to jump caps.
Okay.
It wouldn't let me fall.
This way,
either.
boy.
So the circle is just multi-use.
Oh.
Which is fair enough.
Wait, deer tracks. They're fresh. This way.
So we're deer killing.
Seem to be. Yeah, circle to vault things as well.
Well, hold L and press circle.
Yeah, so just move forward, I guess.
Oh, hang on. Helps if you don't push X. Which actually was more of a deep, what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Hey!
Well,
Now I'm not in control anymore. Oh, now I am again.
It's
Slow down,
silly,
boy.
isn't it, to do that?
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
I'm looking for things. Looking for things that they've hidden off the beaten track.
Yeah. That seems to be like a sub-quest, side quest of trying to find lost toys. Oh, is there something?
Oh.
Smashy, smashy.
Well, we've learnt we smash crates. We've acquired a
Hack silver?
yeah,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Must be
Well, I mean,
desirable.
This is quite nice to go off the beaten track, isn't it?
Oh, there's another thing.
Yeah, I'm just going back on my steps. The boy can wait. The boy's chasing deer.
He's perfectly capable.
Yeah, and that's what we jumped over just a second ago. Let's go back and see if we missed anything on the other side.
It'd be funny. See how far you can get before the game prompts you and says, "Just get on with it."
Yeah, well, we'll see. Can we jump back?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we miss anything? No, this is. I mean, I realise because I'm actually in control now, so this is fine. I'm.
Yeah. Is that your tracks or is that the deer tracks you're following there?
No, they're the tracks that he already. They're the tracks he already missed. There
Good
you
instincts.
go. Yeah. Hack silver, whatever that is. Is it the local money?
Must be.
Yeah, it's local money. No, obviously there's a bridge over something.
Yeah.
I mean, so come on, there's got to be something else in here. Oh, can't jump over that. Can't jump over that.
If he really wanted to, he would in the real world. It's a little bit.
Well, he's got a bloody great big axe. We've already seen him take a tree out.
Exactly.
Okay, we're back into the snowy wilderness.
There's some more
There we
things.
are. There's
Kids
the
come
boy.
back looking for you.
Okay, well, but that was just money, or whatever we think that is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is necessary, but if it gives us like more mojo or whatever, then
It must be
okay,
useful in some
this is
way.
where we started. So.
Yeah. I love that kid. It's
Now I'm satisfied that I've now picked up everything that I missed because I didn't see them when I was moving. So
no. Well, the game didn't really want you to, did it? The game was hurrying you along. Hey, come and do this, do
Yeah.
this.
and I guess
Oh, what caught your eye then?
well, is this not the bridge we jumped over just a minute ago? Oh no, it's the next one.
Do you know what? I've actually lost my bearings a little bit.
No, yeah, I think this is the next. Yeah, the
Yeah.
next. This is the one we jumped over next. What's down here though? Is there anything down here? Can we? Oh, well, let me jump off.
I guess that's why it's a jump across prompt.
Is there anything down there?
Looks just to be smash bits of bridge.
Yeah, fine. No, I'm just being greedy.
Well, it doesn't hurt just to have a good look around. So
All right, boy, show me this deer you were hunting.
there seems to be lots of things just tucked away. That was the first one you smashed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw it and wondered if I'd done that one or not.
Oh, more.
And there's a chain over there. How far can we jump?
it would be funny if
Won't
it just
let-
let you
won't
jump
let
to your death
Won't let you jump.
within the first couple of minutes.
We broke our
Oh,
bridge.
now you're gonna have to go the other way.
How are we gonna get across?
Oh, funnily enough, I saw a fucking. Oh, sorry. I saw a chain. Oh no. Equip the Leviathan axe.
Wait, how do we do that? Oh, like that. Hold to aim.
Oh, nice axe throwing.
Oh.
I'm guessing
And
you
it's
aim
the
at red
proper
stuff.
trigger as well. You reckon the red stuff?
I reckon. I don't know. I think it's
Yeah,
probably
because
red for
they're
a
already
reason.
broken, look. So.
Yeah, red is going to be things you have to destroy.
Now go and get my axe. Fetch, boy, fetch.
Oh, you can just
Oh.
recall it,
Oh, what am I?
like Thor.
Oh my god. Now, what would you rather have, an axe or a hammer?
And it's probably an axe.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think because you can always use an axe and a hammer, but a hammer's not really good as an axe.
Best of both worlds if you go for Thor's axe from
How do I de-equip
as
the
a
axe?
replacement from Mjolnir.
I can't de-equip the axe.
I
Okay.
don't know if there's any kind of, maybe it needs to wait to be tutorializing you about, wheels
Oh,
or.
okay. He just puts it back when he's done that.
Hold.
Hang on. I get the axe. Get the axe. Where's the axe? Why can't we just chuck the axe at his head?
Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire,
I'm sorry.
do not be sorry. Be better.
We've got a magic
Find it.
axe. Why aren't we just chucking the magic axe after it?
I
What am
know.
I missing here?
It would
Fine.
surely hunting would be
So much easier.
just you could go out and spend 5 minutes and come back and put your feet up the rest of the day if you got a magic flying axe.
I mean, the only thing better than a magic flying axe would be like little whistling arrows that you could whistle around. I mean, maybe the arrows whistle. I don't know. Let's go over here. Boy went that way.
Yeah.
I just lost control.
Really desperately wants you to fight this guy, so there's a bit of action at least. All in the arse. Oh, we got a shield as well. Does that just magic itself into existence?
Yeah, I don't quite know. It's on the the left shoulder trigger.
Okay.
I'm not doing very well. Okay.
It's showing you've got little markers telling you where the
Fortunately, I've got
action
someone behind me.
Yeah.
That shield is quite good at what it does.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my axe though if I could. Boys, one at a time. Like he's gone.
R2 is heavy attack, which I'm guessing is the axe, but maybe not.
I know. I haven't pulled my axe out. I don't know if I have to equip it.
Oh, have you not got it? Maybe triangle to retrieve it. Have you been
Oh,
thrown?
is that what?
There it is.
There it is. That'll be wide. Oh yeah, now it's easier. Now we can just mincemeat them. Yeah. Slice, dice, and
Well, that's good, actually. Give it points for the tutorial, for teaching you how to retrieve it if you lose it straight away, and then actually needing to.
come on, boy. No, all
There's
right.
still some bad dudes? No? Okay.
Somebody appeared.
Oh, yeah, there you
Me, run away. Yeah, the shield is to counter theirs. There's the parry attack, and they both do it.
go. Right.
And the
okay.
shield is what kept me alive there. And it uses that energy, transfers their energy back to them.
Okay.
Oh, are you boys just going to always be here? Is this just forever?
Is it wanting you to use the block and aid? This may well be a long tutorial that just desperately.
Oh, well
wants
then
you
I'm
to
going to
do
be stuck
everything.
into it because you know me, that's how I run things.
So hold
That's
L1
alright.
to block, and do as it wanted you to do, and then we might be all right.
They've never
No, it
done
doesn't.
this
That seems to be
before,
okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going this way because I saw something over here I wanted. Before I was, literally possessed and taken.
Pull back onto the track.
Won't let me go over. But I obviously hit like a window, then it just dragged me over. That said, it was seamless,
Yeah.
but it was quite odd. I was suddenly like disembodied. I was suddenly not in control. All right, you boys come back when you're recorporealated or whatever that word is.
When you're less rubbish. New stuff. Health stone.
Okay. Well, why did we stamp on this poor guy? Okay. The boy's going that way. And the boy's trouble.
Doesn't even know not to pick up hot metal.
Yeah, yep, alright. You keep calling me. I could see something I want.
Shiny things.
Yeah, that's got to be the money in it.
Yeah. A little bit of lip from the kid there. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, okay, I'll follow you. Yeah, of course you will. You don't have to. Go where you like.
Mind the edge,
Plenty
boy.
of this stuff about.
This is where the chain was.
Yeah. Is that reachable now?
No. Maybe we've got to go around this way.
That might be a way down rather than up.
Yeah.
That might be a big circle that like, the suit means you end up having to go back around. See something else to pick up here at least.
Okay, so the circle allows us to lift up. So I think we're now heading towards that that chain. Yeah. So basically, your magic button is circle.
Yeah. What is this then? Is this? This isn't even where the kid wanted you to go, is it?
Nope. Kids trouble.
Some more. Oh no, the kid's with you. Oh, some wolves. Excellent.
Put the axe. Come on.
Big fun. You might have to retrieve it because I think it might be in the ground area.
Oh yeah. I think I got that one.
There's a big thing and there's another little thing behind you too. Lots of fun things to pick up.
They weren't mean. They were starving.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've got some.
I think that's health. It said health stone earlier when you stomped the guy and it was
Okay.
green, so maybe that just gives you a bit of healing back. Another lost toy, very nice. Completist in you is grabbing
I
everything.
can't help it. I'm so sorry. I know
No,
you're
it's
just
good.
along for the ride.
No,
here, so-
I'm just thinking to myself, smiling, that if I was playing, how different it would be if we were both doing it on different consoles.
You can no longer use it. We can.
Oh, that was proper Teal'c there, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just stole. We just grave robbed them, I think.
That delivery of that line, Christopher Judge, is one mode, and he does it well.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we've done everything down here. I don't think there's anything else. I think that was just purely a. Oh, hang on, no, we can jump over here because we've got markers to tell us we can. Look. Oh,
You've given
markers lie.
you've given the game too much credit, perhaps.
Markers lie because, like, that's usually. I'm looking. That's the kind of cue I'm looking for jumping over things.
Yeah. Back up the chain,
Do
I
you know
guess,
what?
unless that breaks. Oh, that was nice though.
That's annoying.
Aim at the kid's head. I think that might be what you're doing already. Oh, you got lucky.
Just get him on the way back. No. All right.
He didn't even flinch though.
I
You
know.
know.
It's my new trick. Oh, what's this in here? Is there something shiny? No, I think we've done this down here.
Yeah. Oh, what lazy little
Oh
shit.
my god! Have you not got arms?
Make everything.
I'm carrying his bloody bow for him.
and everything. I know he can carry a massive tree, but right, where did he want you to go?
No, I'll get him in a minute.
That is very satisfying, though. The axe retrieval.
I'll get him in a minute.
Uh,
Get him. Right now, he's going to want us to go straight on. But you know what? We did that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
I
we
think
did.
so.
Yeah, but we're gonna bear hard right. Yeah, crouch is X. I keep thinking that the jump is X, which is the only thing. But I'm slowly working it out. Oh, hello. Oh, can we destroy you?
That's smashy. There's not a red, but it might still go. Ah, okay. That's my theory out the
Yep.
window.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not understanding the. I'm not getting the nuances in the game with the sort of the design. Oh God, are we gonna get attacked?
That's fine.
I think we're in some kind of weird temple.
Church or temple, yeah. But you're not getting any prompts. Oh no,
There's a.
stealing.
Where's the Bluetooth rune?
Oh no, can't steal from a phone.
It's locked.
Runic magic, find and solve. Right, so there's other blue runes around the room.
pick them up.
So it's a puzzle. Oh, I see. Just destroy the seals. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you can't,
Nice simple puzzle.
you can't pick it up.
Smash
destroy
it. Where's the other one then? Oh, is it just? It wasn't in the other.
Didn't see.
Oh,
it.
top left.
Yeah,
There
I
you
didn't
go.
see anything that was blue, so.
To throw it, but
Oh, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it won't let me stand on top of anything there, so it is a throw.
just teaching you to use all these skills, I suppose.
Boy, stand.
Got an apple on your head.
So I'll tell you what, the thump when it comes back.
Yeah, that's nice. It just makes me think how nice a Thor game would be.
Because you'd be flying in that as well.
Exactly. Free stuff.
Oh, we've collected something. Nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yep. Don't read that. If you wanted to read that, go back by pushing the J button now, and then push K, and that will pause the video for you. Right, boy. Where are we going, boy? Boy. Show me where we're going, boy. Boy.
I can't remember which way you came from.
We came from that way because initially we broke right, and then boy gave us a hard time, and we came back. So
There
boy's
he is.
waiting for us up here. Yeah.
Now use everything you've learned in one place. Oh, go on, see if you can. Oh, get exit.
You went to the old temple. But Mom told me never.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
There's a flag there that needs killing.
Disappointing.
It fell off the cliff. Oh. And yeah, it came back from there. Okay, I'm pretty sure that fell off the cliff. All right.
Would be nice to have like another
The tree moved.
action set piece, just for the to find a sort of end point of this first half. It'd be nice if there was a big battle waiting for you. I don't think he's coming down.
I just like that it moved.
It took it took fewer whacks on a massive tree to take it down.
I think we're about to reach some kind of transition here.
Okay.
So obviously we haven't seen very much of the game, have we?
No.
What are your first thoughts right now? I just lost control, by the way.
Well, initially it seems
Can I have my
competent, nice, clean. Seems very satisfying. The battle.
Well, you're going to have a go in a minute.
Yeah. But we'll do that in between halves of the episode. But yeah, it's I would say it's not wowing me, but maybe that's just because it's not the kind of game I normally play.
No.
But at the same time, it also looks fine.
It does. I think that what we will do is we will take a break now. For you guys, it will be momentarily. For us, 3T is going to pick up a sticky controller that's warm. But not good.
No, maybe we should play a bit more, yeah?
And play a little bit more. And then we'll be back with our final thoughts.
So we've spent a little bit of time running around in the woods as a god of war. Mike, what did you think in general?
I found it actually very enjoyable. I thought it was a little bit slow to start with. I thought the wind-up was a bit slow. But it's a nice way to sort of gently introduce you to the battle system. And as much as I think I moaned initially, oh, I'm on rails. It did allow me to wander off and kind of explore and do my own thing, which I quite liked. I wasn't sort of forced in. At one point, and I can't remember exactly what it was, when the voice shouts, "Oh, we're going this way," and I thought, "Oh, I'm going to hit a brick wall. It's not going to let me." So I was allowed to sort of. I mean, I don't think it's complete sandbox. And I think we've played games that have been more of a sandbox than that. There is a certain amount of control, but it's done within the terrain. So it's and the mechanics very satisfying. Triti found this really great way of killing the enemy quite early on, where you throw your axe at them, it goes through them, and then you pull the axe back, and it kills them on the return. Which interestingly appears to be one of the unlocks that you can get as well down the road. So that became very satisfying. Just finding new and interesting ways of killing the enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, is it anything particularly special? No. Is it satisfying? Yes. I mean, I think we chucked out a couple of names of other games as we were going, because it sounded a bit like this and it was a bit like that.
Yeah.
But I certainly enjoyed it. And you?
I think it is. It's very playable. It's quite instinctive once you get going. Like I say, it's a bit slow, but I think what they're trying to do is give you a really cinematic experience with it, and they do succeed if you've got the patience. If you're not just being a bit churlish and trying to be, make silly comments for a YouTube video. I think I probably would have given it more scope. But it's very satisfying. The controls are good. It makes you feel powerful, and I think that's kind of an interesting thing that came to me, rang around in my head when we were playing it. Is that it does make you feel like you are a strong character. The feedback in the control and the ability to do things. You do get a bit stuck behind scenery and whatever. But it's not as clunky as other games I've played, and it's certainly overall quite a smooth thing. We're talking about the transitions between gameplay and cutscene. It can feel it wrenches you into a cutscene, but if you're along for the ride and you're into it, it's quite satisfying. So yeah.
But then the opposite of that is it doesn't chuck you out of a cutscene. You just sort of, it's just like, okay,
Start
so you're not like in jeopardy. You don't come out of a cutscene and instantly you're in jeopardy. There's like
not so far. Yeah.
No, so oh yeah, you never know. Oh yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Obviously, I haven't completed a lot of the game.
No, but a very satisfying percentage of it.
Yeah.
But I quite liked it. I mean, gravitas was a word I put in there, which is a lovely big word.
It is very nice.
Yeah, and like you said, there was weight, and I thought the way the controller handled the axe and the throwing mechanism and the little puzzle solving. It's not just like open the door; you've got to work out how to do things. And so, yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. I think. I can see why people rave about it. For 4 years, 4 years ago. Graphics were stunning. I still think they're pretty stunning now, to be absolutely honest with you. And yeah, easy to make fun of, but also a lot of thought gone in behind it as well.
You can make fun of anything if you're determined, which I was a bit at the beginning of the session. But overall, I think you can look at it and you can be cynical, but you can do that with any game. And what are they trying to achieve? They want you to play a big, strong character who's very competent. What do you feel like a big, strong character who's very competent?
Yeah. I mean, and there's some free-form battling in there where you kind of can practice your battle skills, and then there are a couple of boss levels that you go through. I think you said it very much like the Colossus game we played.
Yeah, I felt a little
one
bit
of the
like
early seasons.
What is it? Shadow
of the Colossus? Yeah.
And a couple of other things as well. If we're talking about games, it's like any third-person action adventure game feels similar, but what is it adding? It's adding its own special little things. The axe retrieval. You feel like Thor.
I think originally, in the first part, I threw the axe over the fence, and I think I shouted out loud. I can't remember exactly. I think I said something like, "Boy, go and get it," and I expected that to be my retrieval system. And then a little prompt: push the triangle. Okay, away! Yeah, this is magic. And so lots of little satisfying hits of achievement. The battling is quite nice. You can't. It's not just to get in there and get close. You have to actually, you have to understand the assets that you've actually been given, and you do actually have to use them. There's a couple of prompts. I didn't like a couple of prompts I got, but overall, yeah, very fluid, very well put together. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is definitely one. It's also, it did have a little bit of a bloodborne-ness in there as well, but,
Yeah.
but not as really bloody hard, difficult instant death.
But then we played it on the second. I wonder if you play it on God of War mode, maybe it is a bit death. It's not something I want to do.
I don't think that would satisfy me. That's the thing. I mean, I don't mind dying occasionally in a battle, but what I wouldn't like is that maybe a death mode where, you know, one and done.
Yeah.
Because I know there are modes like that in some of the games where, you know, you one death and you have to start again and all your progress is lost, and you think,
Not
it's a little bit too much like the real world, then, isn't it?
Exactly. I just what I want from a game is to feel satisfied, and I think if I'm buying God of War, knowing what little I already knew, it's delivering what I would hope it would deliver. So, I mean, I'll give it that. I don't know really what it's. I suppose you could say, what is it like? It's a bit like the Bloodborne type games, but it's also not like those.
No, it's, and it's definitely like God of War.
You feel, yeah, exactly. I don't think it really deserves comparison to other games, negatively or positively. I mean, there's no real hidden catches. I think because it's a 4-year-old game, it's not trying to sell me anything. It's not trying to get you to add any DLC.
Well, I didn't see any. I mean, I didn't have a hard look for it, but I didn't actually see any.
No.
The game just sort of started up and ran, and the fact that it's a game that you can play on your own as well is quite nice. I mean, there's room for offline games. I mean, that's the thing with is it Bloodborne? No, which one is it?
The new one.
There's one
Elden
of them.
Ring,
It was people. Elden Ring, yeah, where people can wander through your game and sort of sabotage you.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't. Well, I mean, no, not into that. So I'm kind of glad this is just offline.
I still hold a grudge from Red Dead Redemption Online from years ago when you and I were just trying to peacefully get around and do stuff, and there'd be wandering bands of raiders coming and ruining your fun. So I don't like that.
But we were kind of used to that from the Grand Theft Auto Online.
Exactly. I don't. That whole online attitude is just stinks really. But maybe I'm just old.
But then we were playing with a VR game where there was like the lobby where you just waiting at the edge of the lobby, just so that as soon as someone stepped into the danger zone, you could kill them. And yeah, it worked. I mean, I managed to kill somebody like that.
Yeah. It's what modern games are, and I think that's the old man motto. Well, that's just modern games for you, because we both say that. But yeah, no, overall pretty satisfying. I think we might wrap it up a little bit with do you think it's worth the hard drive space and time?
I think so. I didn't actually look exactly how big it is.
It took a while to download.
It took a little bit. Well, it said it was going to take 12 hours to download, but I don't think it did. But I mean, again, overnight you leave it done in it. It's the modern world. So I think I'm happy to have it on my system. Looking at the amount of space that was still available, I don't think it took up too much space. It wasn't like a game, and in fact, it's 4 years old means that, you know, you don't start it up, and every other time you start it up, it says, "Hang on, I gotta go and download another DVD worth of stuff." Like modern games, you know, like they're still developing them in the back room, you know, 2 years after release.
If it's not finished by now, then never going to be finished.
So that was quite nice that the whole game was just there and just play and play down. And I think it had a split in the download, if I remember rightly, where it sort of said you can play the game in about an hour, but then it's 12 hours to download. And so therefore the first early levels would have downloaded, which they do when they have games that have that. So,
and that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think it was worth the download. I don't know if I'd have bought it 4 years ago.
No.
But at the cost of what, 20? Well, it was 20 euros for me, 19 euros something. I'm guessing for you it would be about 20 quid.
Yeah, it would even out. Yeah.
I mean, that's quite cheap for a game that's quite that cinematic, really, isn't it?
I wouldn't resent. I think maybe the question we always ask ourselves is, would we have paid for it? And that doesn't account for whether we would buy these kind of games. And I don't. It's not a game I would buy. Would I resent paying that much for it? No.
No, 20 euros is not a big ask, I think, for a game like that. I certainly, compared to Square SpongeBob Pants, whatever,
Nickelodeon All Stars or something, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It had a square sponge in it, so I moved on. I mean, that was asking for a lot, but then that's a wrestling game, so maybe, a different genre, different audience. This is a more like cerebral game, I suppose.
I guess it's that they've done that one for the kids. Summer holidays coming up, and just keep some kids quiet. Whereas this one's for the dads, perhaps, or mums, for the parents to play while the kids are still at school, and. I think it's fine. I think it's worth the money. It seems a strange thing to have released, but obviously the state of PlayStation Plus at the moment is in a bit of flux, or has been. So
it's certainly gone through a little bit of a weird change.
Giving us a head-turning title is reasonably welcome, and is a pretty good game overall.
So, on that positive moment from both of us, this is Mike Papa Foxtrot.
And this is 3T, and we were looking at God of War, currently freeloadable from the PlayStation Network in June 2022.